Okay. What's really good, tribe? Oh my goodness. And YouTube, I know you're just going to see like a sliver of me because I've got I've got the full moon in front of me. We are so excited. We're here tonight over at Hyperbaric and getting our oxygen boost. And before we go on a nice little journey, a nice little adventure. And we have all our crystals out. And especially, we had to bring our Lemurian pink dragon portal crystals tonight. They wanted to come for this meditation. Kingston has been expressing a real strong interest in comets lately. And we've been learning a lot about them. And we've been going out at night trying to spot a specific comet that he's very connected to. It's called... What's it called?
Oterma.
Oterma. And so there's also another comet happening, right?
Called E-Atlas.
E-Atlas. So Kingston is definitely a starship captain, navigator. He's always, since he was very little, knew all the planets, knows about stars, just is very in tune with navigation. And he just really loves this topic. So we wanted to come to y'all and bring a really special group meditation where we are going to be tuning into these comets that are nearby at this time. And we are going to be really imprinting them with some love and some peace and some harmony and letting these comets take off around our universe, right? To spread this love, to grid our universe. Around our solar system. Thank you, Kingston. He knows more. See, he knows more than I do. And I took an astronomy class in college. So let's just say I should know. One of the things that we learned about comets that I didn't know is that they are made up of ice.
Pretty much out of ice.
They're made up of dust and ice. And what that meant, which was interesting to me, because I just recently received some really great knowledge about... I already knew water can get imprinted with our frequencies. This is why I thank my water and I say I love you to my water and I sing to my water. But I also just recently saw some information where a lady was doing experiments and imprinting pictures or items into frozen water. Like she would freeze the water with the item next to it, and all of a sudden the water would have that imprinted in it. So we're really excited to imprint these comets tonight and also bring in some of their energy and get some activations from them. Right, Kingston?
Yeah.
So tonight it's going to be a little special. We haven't been doing too many group meditations. I'm going to let Kingston drive the first part of our meditation. And then when he's finished, I'm going to, complete it. And the replays will be available. So definitely look for those if you can't make it live tonight. This is really impromptu. We've been wanting to do this for a few nights. And it seemed like the perfect spot while we were taking in all this oxygen. Why not, right? This seems like the greatest place that I enjoy meditating and I get the most results from. So without further ado, Kingston, you ready to start this meditation?
Yeah, but this is a typical meditation.
Okay.
This is a different one. This is a comet meditation.
That's right. And Kingston has decided this will be a new series of ours. So stay tuned as we have comets coming into closer to our planet. We will be doing special meditations to connect with them and to bring you their energy and to imprint them with love so we can really have these comets doing grid work out there for us, right?
Yeah.
This is a pretty cool thing.
And join us 40 years into the future as we visit the Halley's Comet.
Ooh, we're waiting for that one?
Yep.
How exciting.
We'll just have to wait 40 years.
Just 40. We got this.
Yeah.
All right, Starship Captain, I'm going to hand the mic over to you and let you maybe want to do some nice deep breaths just to get ready.
Okay. I'm not good at doing deep breaths.
Okay, I'm gonna lead everybody. Everybody, just relax, really tune in, quiet the mind, and take some nice. If you have crystals, if you have a sound bowl, anything that you like to use for sacred tools, maybe some oils or starseed activators would be great. I'm actually wearing the Palladian. Shout out Indigo Angel. The Palladian Starseed Activator is rocking my world in here today. So let's go ahead and just take a minute and do some nice, deep cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And really bring this down deep into your belly, in through the nose. And letting it all out in a big sigh of relief. Doesn't that feel so good? It's amazing what a little oxygen can do. All right, take it away, Starship Captain.
Okay, so first we'll start by walking down a path and we see the comet. So you can tell the comet what you want and it'll give it to you. It releases good energy into the air all around us. As meteors zoom around us. Then later that night we spot a second comet. You can, if you want, you may ask this comet to give you whatever you want too. We spend our night in a little tent, watching the stars and the comet zoom by. And then we step out into the comet charged water that we leaved there from a lake. It's all charged, comet charged, and we're ready to drink it. Good energy is released into air. Bad energy goes up to the comet and it turns it into good energy. We go head back to camp with our comet charged water. And then we eat our comet charged food. The food tastes so good, filled with good energy and vibes, joy, happiness, and many other things that your life needs. We slept in the darkness, and then we spot more meteors. We see the comet's nice tail. It was glowing pink and purple, and the coma was as dim as light. Very dim, very light. And each of these colors bring great things. Joy rises into the air. Wonderfulness rises into the air. Madness and anger and the bad stuff go up for the comet to turn it into good stuff. We get this good air in, and we exhale the bad air out, which includes anger and hatred. And we breathe in the good comet air in, with love, joy, and happiness, and many other stuff. So as you walk down a path, you hear coyotes howl. That soothes your breath. As Oterma and E Atlas passes by, more nice stuff is coming. Joy, happiness, all the other stuff. Gratitude, patience, impatience, and other bad stuff are flown out of the whole solar system. It gets burned up in the sun and turns to nice solar-charged good air. The moon is in the sky. A cloud blocks it. The cloud moves, and the moon energy is back. So we put our moon-charged water out, and we wait for an hour. Then we drink it. And it fills the air with good happiness through the whole country, through the whole world, through the whole universe. Even the parts that aren't discovered yet. On beaches, streams, and lakes. And at the oceans, sea turtle hatchwings hatch and make their way to the sea when Oterma passes. The stars are shining. We watch them head out into the ocean. The moon is out full. But soon, the sun comes out. We get our last glimpses of Oterma and E Atlas and the meteors as a shooting star flips across the sky. Clouds form. It starts to rain by the morning. The rain cleanses our bodies. Lightning charges us up with joy. The end.
That was lovely, Kingston. Thank you.
How good was it?
It was amazing. Thank you, buddy. I don't even know that I need to do more. You did so good. I'm gonna do a very short little thing, okay?
Okay.
I loved it. You just set it up perfectly for me.
Yeah. Why don't you do a player?
Yeah, okay.
Let's do player.
Okay. So we can do a prayer after. So, okay. Okay, everybody, let's keep doing those nice, deep cleansing breaths and stay nice and relaxed from that beautiful meditation that Kingston just did. And let's walk back down that path, okay, to where we were with our tents. We got a nice fire going. It's nighttime. And it's very comfortable out. And we all start to walk towards that beautiful lake. The moon is reflecting and shimmering on that gorgeous, clean water. And we're just stepping away from the fire so that we have a little bit more darkness to be able to enjoy the night sky together. And as we walk towards the lake, we find this gorgeous patch of moss. It's so big enough for all of us to lay down and get some really nice grounding and healing. And as we lay and put our bare feet into that moss, we start to grow roots down into Mother Earth from our body. This is going to be how we are going to really bring the energy of the comet down into Mother Earth, into all of humanity. This is also going to be how we ground and integrate this beautiful work that we're doing tonight. And as we lay back, we're so comfortable because we don't even have to tilt our heads. We're in the perfect position to watch the night sky and the stars. And as we look up, we notice how bright the stars are shining and twinkling tonight for us. How beautiful that moon is. we start to notice in the distance there's something we haven't seen before. It's a beautiful comet. And yet we remember seeing it from a previous time. We start to tune into that energy and it gets brighter and brighter. And we can see the tail is blazing in pink and purple colors. And we know, it's Oterma. We've been waiting for this beautiful comet, this elusive comet. They told us that we would need binoculars, but we can see it with our own eyes so brilliantly. And it's going nice and slow, so we have plenty of time to just absorb its beautiful energy. And as we watch it, we can feel the activations and upgrades from this beautiful comet. We can feel the peace and harmony, the balance, the unity. We can feel the heart chakra expanding from the pink, this explosion of love and compassion, of self-love, self-care, of empathy and sympathy. This explosion of friendship and connectedness to our relationships and our lives. And this beautiful growth in our heart chakra, where we used to be able to only reach 6 feet away from us with our heart, or 12 or 20, we can now reach infinitely with our heart, all the way across the world, across the universe, across the solar system. We're grounding this into Mother Earth, this big, beautiful heart expansion for all of humanity, all of creation. And then as we continue to look further along the tail, there is this beautiful, bright purple and indigo energy just sparkling. And we start to bring that in. And we notice our third eye chakra starting to vibrate. We can feel it. We even take a minute to touch it with our hands, with our fingers, maybe with a crystal or a stone that's out there on the moss. And we just give it a little bit of extra love because it's feeling very, very vibrational from this comet. And as we do this, we can feel the expansion of our third eye, bringing in more downloads, more intuitive connections, more trust and confidence in our spiritual gifts and our intuitive capabilities. We can feel this telepathic sense beginning to grow more and more, this interconnectedness between all of life, all of creation, other humans, other beings, all good, benevolent beings only, those that love us unconditionally. We feel a connection to the animal world, the animal kingdom, all the different creatures. As we realize that we're starting to bring in all these different languages, it's like a download into our third eye. All the different languages, all the different love languages. And that way we're able to speak more clearly through our intuition, almost like how dolphins and bats use sonar. We are bringing this universal language of love and music and magic into our third eye. And this is making us feel really excited, really, really pumped and high frequency. And this is connecting our third eye with our heart chakra, right? And just like our heart chakra expanded out so far infinitely, as did our third eye. And it's just like this beaming beacon. And we can feel it expanding even more, very comfortably. This knowing, this connection of all living things, this web of life just weaving so tightly around us in such a beautiful way, bringing us even more magic, even more synchronicity, heightening our gifts and our awareness. We just are so thankful, and we look at this beautiful Oterma and we say, thank you, thank you, thank you, Oterma, for these amazing upgrades and activations. So magical. We are so, so blessed by this experience. And we see Atlas. We look behind and there's another comet not far behind. And Atlas is bringing this white ray of light, just beaming in, just expanding all of our chakras, growing them, activating them, allowing us to be more in tune with these centers in our body that are so important physically, mentally, and spiritually, and connecting and aligning them all, bringing them into this beautiful balance, this harmony, almost as if we were using a piece of blue kyanite. If you're familiar with that stone, it's this energy of just balancing and aligning those chakras naturally, feeling so good and harmonized. And again, we're grounding all of this into Mother Earth, bringing this to all of creation, bringing this to all of humanity, bringing this to Mother Earth herself as she gets upgraded and activated from these beautiful moments with these comets. Taking a nice deep breath, expanding on that, allowing the oxygen to boost it all up into our brains, allowing that pineal gland to just decalcify, cleanse, and release anything that might be toxic, anything that might have hardened there, just softening that space, really sparkling like a crystal there, crystal technology. Such a sacred moment with these comets. And we give thanks to Atlas. Thank you, Atlas, for expanding and aligning, harmonizing all of our chakras so beautifully. And we know it's almost time to say goodbye, but we need to take some moments with these beautiful comets and give to them. They have given us so much. So in this time, we are going to look at these beautiful comets and open these newly expanded chakras and just blast them with the most high divine love of God, of Great Spirit, blasting them like a Care Bear with love, light, with unity, with harmony, with peace, with balance, with abundance. And all of this is just getting downloaded into the comet. Its icy crystals just suck all this high frequency energy back in. And we sing. And those ice crystals and that water and that dust just took all of that magnificent frequency, this beautiful love frequency, this high vibration. And these comets are ready for their mission. They're going to go out there in our solar system, everywhere that they go, everything that they orbit, everything that they look at, that they see, that they give their beautiful energy to. They're raining down this love frequency, this divine light of God, of Great Spirit, shining like a beacon onto all of these dark spaces out there. in our solar system, bringing life to that which is dead, bringing love to that which is hate, bringing peace to that which is war. And we feel that in our hearts. We feel this expansion and this beautiful comet grid work that is going to be happening on such a large scale. And we're so excited because we know there's more comets coming. And when that day comes, we will be so thankful to connect with them and receive their activations and downloads and give them ours, our frequency, so that they can too do the grid work out there in space. And they're ready. They say, yes, our mission is complete. We are going to keep traveling slowly, raining down this beautiful love, God's love, this Christ consciousness all over, everywhere that they go. And they give us a little wink, blink, little sparkles of their tails. And they say, until next time, beautiful ones. And we just give them a big hug. And we give them more gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful comets. May you enjoy your travels. And you start to get up from that moss, feeling really good, feeling like this is something new and improved for our world, that we're going to touch so many lives, this beautiful work we've done here, knowing that we'll go back and do our grid work here on Mother Earth, and the comets will be doing theirs out there in the cosmos. And we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Walking back to our camp to go sit by the fire and bask in these beautiful energies with our soul family. And say one love. How was that?
Good. Pretty long, though.
It was, I know. Well, I kind of had to go with what was coming through.
Okay.
So what do you think? Are we complete?
Yep.
So we do, Kingston mentioned a little prayer. So Kingston, would you like to say a quick little prayer
Yeah.
for the world?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We pray that we'll see Oterma next time in 19 years. We pray for justice, joy, love, happiness, and for the comets to come here again. We pray for healing, all the comets, all the stars, all the moons, all the planets, so we just see them. All the dwarf planets. More stars. More love, more peace. And more love around the world. More grounding, no plastic, and many other stuff. The end. That was a quick good
Thank you,
prayer.
Great Spirit. We pray for the most benevolent outcomes and the best choices for the highest timelines for all. And so it is. One love.
Hello.
So thank you very much for joining us tonight. We are so blessed and honored that you guys were here with us, or that you're catching the replay. Definitely drop some comments for us. Give us some likes, some shares. This is something new. Let us know if you want to see more of this. Mother and son group meditation. And we kind of got off we used to do quite a bit. So if you're looking for any of those, we have some here on Instagram in our series and on YouTube in our playlist.
Facebook too.
And we also were doing a lot of group prayers. So if you want to see more of this, let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback. And this was great. Thank you, Kingston. I really enjoyed this. I'm glad you were inspired to do this. I think it was very important grid work that we don't even know about.
Yeah.
Grid work out in the cosmos, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's like a whole nother type of grid, right? Oh, look at all the people that were here. Oh, hey, Tammy. Love you. Just love to everybody that stopped by. We're so blessed. Amen. So blessed by you your time and your energy and everyone that tuned in and tapped into these comments and loaded them up with love, because that's what it's all about. All right, y'all. I think it's about time we get to our own little relaxation in our oxygen boosting chamber.
Yep.
And until next time, right?
Now I can do thumbs up
One
in
love.
2 different places.
We love y'all.
No, don't do that.
One
No.
love. Are you going to end?
Guess so.
You got to do the mouse. That one's not a touch screen.
Oh, fine.
And I'll take care of it after, okay? Okay. Yep. Yep, hit end. Yep. Perfect.